Hello, Basin Bison. This is Gary Arnelson again with your Basin Bite. When I attended high school years ago, I had a very creative physics and chemistry teacher whose name was Ross Taylor at Dixie High School in St. George. I remember one day on a physics test, after studying mirrors and reflections, he had us take the test with a mirror where we had to hold up the test paper to the mirror, which inverted the question to be able to read it. He also tested us using a punch board, a small wooden box about the size of a cell phone, only deeper in depth. He would insert the plastic grids underneath for the answers with an answer sheet above the grids. A small pin inserted into the box was taken out and used to pierce the answer sheet for the correct answer of the multiple choice test. You would then read from a separate question sheet, work out the answer, take the metal pin from the wooden framework of the punch board, find what you thought was the correct answer, and then punch A, B, C, or D to match your answer on the answer sheet above the grids on the punch board. If you were right, the punch would go all the way through the paper and inside the grid hole below. If you were wrong, it would just make a small indentation in the answer sheet, not going all the way through. The only problem with this punch board test method was my sly teacher deducted points for every punch you made in air. Yes, you're correct. You get a minus test score at the end if you didn't know the answers. There was no way to cheat, as the punch boards were so small and one could not tell which question the person sitting next to you was on. You literally had to know your material or you were sunk. The teacher never let you know when he was giving a punch board test, so the anxiety levels of the students were very high as we came into class. I can still in my mind hear all the groans when the students got an answer wrong. Ouch! Dang! Swear word! You could literally punch 3 times and get all 3 misses until you finally got the right one. One person wisely stated, "You can't pull water out of an empty well." In other words, how do you expect to take and do well on a test for which you are not prepared? A test for which you have not studied? The answers or understanding of a principle do not magically appear if you have not paid the price. There is a price to be paid to get the results that you want. Another person declared, "Work will win when wishy-washy wishing won't." Alliterations are included here, folks. Work will win when wishy-washy wishing won't. Would you repeat that together with me now? 1, 2, 3. Work will win when wishy-washy wishing won't. You can wish all you want to get a better grade, but if you did not work for it, it will not happen. I learned in one of my BYU postgraduate master's educational administration leadership classes this principle. High expectations equal high performance. Low expectations equals low performance. In other words, if the teacher has high expectations for you and you have the same for yourself, you'll put in the effort to complete the assignments on time and to the best of your ability, as well as study long and hard for your quizzes and tests. And if there may be an oral report, a written report or test, you're prepared, as you have paid the price and received the desired grade. Another motivational phrase I have loved is, preparation precedes power. Would you repeat that with me? Preparation precedes power. Again, 1, 2, 3. Preparation precedes power. That's right. All the effort you have put into your studies, all the preparation will be worth it as you take the test in whatever form and you do well. You know the answers. You know the principles. You know how to explain the processes. Preparation precedes power. Now, there are many factors which may contribute to your low expectations and when you're at a low performance level. For example, 1, lack of interest in the class or topic. 2, lack of sleep. 3, lack of study and preparation. 4, lack of motivation. 5, lack of time to study. 6, too many distractions. 7, negative attitude. 8, and personal challenges. So in review, low expectations equals low performance. Would you repeat that with me? 1, 2, 3. Low expectations equals low performance. High expectations equal high performance. Please repeat that with me. 1, 2, 3. High expectations equals high performance. And finally, preparation precedes power. Would you repeat that with me? 1, 2, 3. Preparation precedes power. Your test-taking strategies are really a culmination of all the Basin bites about which we have addressed previously. 1, perseverance. 2, organization. 3, self-control. 4, growth mindset. 5, attention to details. Each of these are building blocks to help you achieve the results you desire. A great semester experience, and now preparation to take the semester finals. If you need to review any of these Basin Bites podcasts, they're posted on the homepage of your Basin Online website. Here are some test-taking strategies you may consider. Number 1, prepare a study sheet of the topics, terms, and problems for which you'll be tested. Begin a process of memorization of those topics, terms, and problems. Number 3, recitation. Repeat the concepts, words, phrases, theories repeatedly. Number 4, make up flashcards with questions and answers. Number 5, pair up with a study partner to quiz and drill you on your questions, maybe using the flashcards. Number 6, practice writing down the principles you want to remember. Number 7, repetition. Repeat the process above again. Testing for some brings on anxiety and stress. Know yourself. Prepare yourself. Sometimes we fear the unknown. We may not be sure what's on the test or how the teacher will test. Take a couple of deep breaths. If you do not know the answer, move on to the next question, then come back to it. Many times this helps clear your mind and you can reason better. Test anxiety. You know, it's completely normal to feel a little nervous before a test, but sometimes you might have increased anxiety, racing thoughts, inability to concentrate, or feelings of dread can combine with physical symptoms like a fast heartbeat, headache, or nausea. Whether it's a quiz or a unit test, test anxiety has the power to derail your hard work. Don't let that happen. You can take charge of your anxiety with these strategies. Number 1, breathe. Focus on calm breathing and have positive thoughts. Deep breathing can slow down a beating heart or a racing mind, so practice these techniques at home. Just concentrating on breathing and thinking can biometrically alter those anxious feelings. 2, get a good night's sleep. Pulling an all-nighter can increase your nerves. Having adequate sleep 9 to 10 hours per night is likely to be more beneficial than cramming all night. Number 3, fuel up. Eat a nutritious meal before the test and bring smart snacks if you think you might need additional energy. Look for nutritional foods rather than sugary ones. 4, it's not the end if you fail a test. Failing a test is not doom. Tests show us what you know, and you can continue to grow and learn and retake the test. Remember, some test-taking anxiety is a normal part of school and can help make it easier to handle. If you are struggling before a test, reach out to your teacher or advocate. Sometimes you may be just having a bad day. You're not in sync with life. You're not feeling well. There may be issues in your life troubling you. Let's face it, like I mentioned previously, sometimes you may need an opportunity to retake the test if the teacher permits. It just was not your day. Now, with all of these test-taking strategies, you can enter class feeling confident and prepared with a good positive attitude. Be the bison. Face the storm. Face your semester tests and move through them. Just like the bison, you got this.